Hi, here's Katherine Bihlmeier with the daily exercise 138. With the idea of today, heaven is the decision I must make. Heaven is the choice I must make. So, remember, you do not need to believe all that what you're gonna hear. Let it sink in. Listen to the voice of heaven and find through that your way back home to your true essence, to your true peace, to your true love, unconditional love, and to your true innocent and pure light. Great. I'm Katherine Bihlmeier, an author and a coach and a body worker and a teacher, spiritual and also bodywork sessions, healing sessions. So if you feel like you can't go on with a situation in your life and you're looking not to fix it, because I'm not fixing you, but to really heal it, then please show up and contact me and let's see what's here for you to heal. So, let's go and go on with this exercise. Heaven is the decision I must make. For me, it's easier to say heaven is the choice, which is possible for me here. In this world, heaven is a choice. Because here we believe there are alternatives to choose between. We think that all things have an opposite, and what we want we choose. If heaven exists, there must be hell as well. For contradiction is the way we make what we perceive and what we think is real. Creation knows no opposite, but here is opposition part of being real. It is this strange perception of the truth that makes the choice of heaven seem to be the same as the relinquishment of hell. It is not really thus. Yet, what is true in God's creation cannot enter here until it is reflected in some form the world can understand. Truth cannot come where it could only be perceived with fear. For this would be the error truth can be brought to illusions. Opposition makes the truth unwelcome, and it cannot come. Choice is the obvious escape from what appears as opposites. Decision lets one of conflicting goals become the aim of effort and expenditure of time. Without decision, time is but a waste and effort dissipated. It is spent for nothing in return, and time goes by without results. There is no sense of gain, for nothing is accomplished, nothing learned. You need to be reminded that you think 1,000 choices are confronting you when there is really only one to make. And even this seems to be a choice, just a choice. Do not confuse yourself with all the doubts that myriad decisions would induce. You make but one, and then, or you make just one, and then that one is made, you will perceive it was no choice at all, for truth is true and nothing else is true. There is no opposite to choose instead. There is no contradiction to the truth. Choosing depends on learning, and the truth cannot be learned but only recognized. In recognition, its acceptance lies, and as it is accepted, it is known. But knowledge is beyond the goals we seek to teach within the framework of this course. Ours are teaching goals to be attained through learning how to reach them, what they are, and what they offer you. Decisions are the outcome of your learning, for the rest on what you have accepted as the truth of what you are and what your needs must be. In this insanely complicated world, heaven appears to take the form of choice rather than merely being what it is. Of all the choices you have tried to make, this is the simplest, most definitive and prototype of all the rest, the one which settles all decisions, all the choices. If you could decide and choose the rest, this one remains unsolved. And when you solve this one, the others are resolved with it. For all choices but conceal this one by taking different forms. Here's the final and the only choice in which is truth accepted or denied. In which is truth allowed. So we begin today considering the choice that time was made to help us make. Such is its holy purpose, now transformed from the intent you gave it, that it be a means for demonstrating hell is real. Hope changes to despair, and life itself must in the end be overcome by death. In death alone are opposites resolved, for ending opposition is to die. And thus salvation must be seen as death, for life is seen as conflict. To resolve the conflict is to end your life as well. This make-believe can gain unconscious hold of great intensity and grip the mind with terror and anxiety so strong that it will not relinquish its ideas about its own protection. It must be saved from salvation, threatened to be saved, and magically armored against truth. And this decision are made unaware to keep them safely, undisturbed, apart from question and from reason and from doubt. Heaven is chosen consciously. The choice cannot be made until alternatives are currently seen and understood. All that is veiled in shadows must be raised to understanding to be judged again, this time with heaven's help. And all mistakes in judgment that the mind had made before are open to correction, as the truth dismisses them as causeless. Now are they without effects. They cannot be concealed because their nothingness is recognized. The conscious choice of heaven is as sure as it is the ending of the fear of hell. When it is raised from its protective shield of unawareness and is brought to light, who can decide between the clearly seen and the unrecognized? Yet, who can fail to make a choice between alternatives when only one is seen as valuable, the other as a wholly worthless thing? An imagined source of guilt and pain. Who hesitates to make a choice like this? And shall we hesitate to choose today? We make the choice for heaven as we wake, and spend 5 minutes making sure that we have made the one choice that is sane. We recognize we make a conscious choice between what has existence and what has nothing but an appearance of truth. It's pseudo-being, brought to what is real, is flimsy and transparent in the light. It holds no terror now for what was made enormous, vengeful, pitiless with hate, demands obscurity for fear to be invested there. Now it is recognized as but a foolish, trivial mistake. Yeah! Yes! Before we close our eyes in sleep tonight, we reaffirm the choice that we have made each hour in between. And now we give the last 5 minutes of our waking day to the decision with which we awoke. As every hour passed, we have declared our choice again in a brief, quiet time devoted to maintaining sanity. And finally, we close the day with this, acknowledging we choose but what we want. Heaven is the decision I must make. Heaven is the choice I have a possibility to choose. I make it now and will not change my mind because it is the only thing I truly want. Great. Thank you very much for still listening, for going for your goals, what you truly desire, and waking up to your true essence and living it. Thank you very much for all this contribution you bring with that also to the world, to your family, to your kids, to your friends, to everyone in this world, to everyone who would love to choose that too and opens up like you. Thank you very much, and I wonder if you would like to follow me, to subscribe, to share all that, what brings you more ease here and more peace and more connections with your true essence. Yes, enjoy your time. And thank you very much for even commenting. Bye for now, and the next comes for sure. Bye.